Greetings, students and professionals. This is Dr. Brandon D. Harris, and this video is just going to be a very brief walkthrough on how to insert audio into a presentation. So this is going to be definitely beneficial to any of my students who are doing a presentation just on their own, or doing a group presentation with other students. And it can just be a video that you come back and reference if you just want to know how to insert audio. Um, so yes, for presentations, you have to have a narration. You have to narrate the content that is in your PowerPoint. So just completing a PowerPoint and turning that in, unfortunately, that will not suffice. And if your PowerPoint does not have audio, then you will not see all of the points that are going to be allocated. So please take a look at this video, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. I'm also going to give you another option, which is using Zoom as an option to turn in your presentation. So let's jump into that one first, because it's the most straightforward explanation. So similar to what I'm doing right now, I am recording this on Zoom. So what you would do, especially if you are having a group presentation, is have one individual schedule a Zoom meeting, and have that individual then send that to everyone who has a responsibility in that presentation. Pick a time that works for everybody involved, right? So reach out, have that person that is going to create that initial Zoom meeting, reach out to everyone else and coordinate availability. Hey, the majority of us are available at this time. Can you make it? You need to work that out. That's the beauty of working as in teams, and that is also a skill set that you are going to that's going to be transferable in your careers. So after you pick a time, pick a date, and you have the link, you send that link to everyone, and everyone is prepped and ready to go. So as soon as you hit that link and you see everybody logging in, the participants are accounted for, I would suggest you do a run through before you hit the record button. And you just kind of work out those kinks. I would probably do one run through and ask everyone, whoever the host, ask everyone if they're ready to go. And then once they are ready to go, then you begin that recording of that. And it'll be simply the same way I share my screen in Zoom. The host is going to share that PowerPoint, the PowerPoint presentation that everyone had a responsibility of putting their input in on. And you share that PowerPoint. The host is the moderator. So they're going to be clicking through the slides, and your part in the presentation. So as soon as your slide comes up, that is when you unmute yourself, and that team member will begin explaining what is on that slide. Not reading off the slide, but explaining what is on that slide. And then once they're done, you click to the next slide, and until the next person is up, and their turn is to come up and speak. Once everybody is through whatever the allotted time I'm asking for, once everyone is done, and it's ready to go, you can just, the host can have the job of saying, thank you for being here for our presentation. This concludes our presentation. See you soon. And then you can just hit the stop recording button. Say goodbye to everybody else on the team. Hey, y'all, thank you for being here. We're going to get an A. And then you hit the end button. Make sure that you, in your settings, make sure that you select the option to download to your computer, so that once your Zoom video is complete, it's already there on your desktop or in your downloads. And so that when you come to Canvas and upload it, you can just upload it from your computer. You don't have to worry about the cloud. That is an important step that I wanted to make sure I communicate. So make sure you download it to your computer so you can get it to me, so that you don't have no complications when it's time to turn in that file. Another way you can do it is, once you download it to your computer, you can upload it to YouTube. Once it's on YouTube, it's stuck on YouTube, similar to what I'm going to do and what I did for this video that you are now watching on YouTube. I downloaded this and then uploaded to YouTube. So now, just like I did in Canvas, you can just send me the link and I can check your presentation out and everyone else's part. I can check that out on YouTube. So that way we don't have to deal with any file corruption or file issues, or the file is too large to upload. You just upload it to YouTube, right? And then that's it. I can see it. I can see what you did, and I can grade what you did. If I can't see it, then I can't grade it, and I will be reaching out to you. All right. So that was one option. The next option I'm going to share with you is inserting audio inside of a PowerPoint. So let me give you that and pull that on up for you. So allow me to share my screen. I'm all asking if you would allow me to share my screen, like there's more people here in the Zoom. It's just me. But anyway, force of habit. I'm a nice guy. All right, so I'm gonna use my PowerPoint for an example that I turned in for my dissertation defense. So, okay, this is another option where you don't have enough time. Let's say you don't have enough time to get everybody inside of a Zoom to get this done. But instead, you'd rather just send the PowerPoint to everyone so that they can do their own part. So let's say I am the host of this and I want to do my part, and I was responsible of these two slides right here. And after I insert my recording, I'm going to save that and then send it to the other people in my group. But first, let me show you how to do that. So the first thing you want to do, you're usually going to be at this ribbon right here where it says home and insert and everything. So you want to click on the tab that says insert over here, if you see my cursor. And then you're like, insert what? You're looking for the insert audio. So that in my PowerPoint is going to be all the way to the right. So you just click that. You can just click this drop down, insert audio. And then I'm going to just go record audio. And then this side tab is going to be here. So that's it. So let me, give you an example. Hi, I'm Professor Harris. Thanks for being here for my presentation titled Representation as Motivation, Perspectives of First-Generation African-American Male College Students on Instructors of Shared Identity. Let's begin. So let me see how that sounds for this slide. Hi, I'm Professor Harris. Thanks for being here for my presentation titled Representation as Motivation, Perspectives of First-Generation African-American Male College Students on Instructors of Shared Identity. Let's begin. Sounds pretty good to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button that says insert. And now, guess what? I got this little bar right here. I wanna move it, kind of off to the side, because I'm just like, don't want it all in the way. And now it is here on the slide. When you hit play, I won't play it again for you. So now let's say, if you're doing a PowerPoint, if you're turning something into me, or you're doing a presentation and it's all you, it's all gonna be your audio, then that is how you do it for the rest of the slides. You just click on that slide, and then hit record audio. Background information. So I went to Cal State University, Dominguez Hills, Cal State LA, and as well Cal State Fullerton. Well, this is an old PowerPoint, but you get the picture uh, for example purposes. So I'm just gonna insert that, even though that's not what I would actually say. But you got to be ready to go. You got to be ready to talk when you hit that record button, because as soon as you put insert, it's gonna be there. Or you can discard what you say until you get it right. All right, let's say I'm only responsible of these 2 slides. I'm like, okay, I sounded pretty good. I'm going to then save my file and send it to the person who is next, responsible for the next slides, right? You know who you are. You know who's in your team. Send that to them. They do the same thing. Go to insert, go to audio, and then record audio. Insert that. They did their part. Save it, and then send it to the next person. So you're basically passing. It's interactive. You're playing, like if you play sports, you're passing a ball to the next person who has to do their part. And then the last person, for example, does the part, says goodbye, thank you for being here, and then whoever has responsibility of sending it to me, you then send it to me so I can grade it all. Now, if you're doing it this way, you definitely don't have to worry about time limit. I know that once you get into it, you can kind of get lost in the sauce and go over on time. I'm gonna read it and listen to it anyway, but still stick to that time frame. Try to stick to that time frame I gave you, because there's an art in following that instruction and really editing it in a way that you meet the requirement. So that was it. Those are 2 ways that you can add audio to your presentation. Uh, Again, it's a presentation. I'm not just asking for a PowerPoint. It's called presentation because this is going to strengthen your speaking skills, your public speaking skills, your presentation skills. So for those that are opting to do presentations instead of writing something, right, where you strengthen your writing skills, I'm asking you to strengthen your presentation skills. So you have to have that narration. You have to have that audio so that you can strengthen that skill that you are going to be using, not only in my class, not only in other classes, but in life. I'm Dr. Harris. Thank you for your time, and I hope this really, really, really helped. If you have any other questions, you know where to find me. Thank you for your time. Bye for now.